So Henry, we talk a lot about universal standards and frameworks that hopefully could figure out the problem. But why
Mhm.
have none of the universal standards and frameworks, kind of like the Vendor Security Alliance, for example,
Mhm.
become the industry standard? I know Vendor Security Alliance is used by thousands of companies. It was created by security leaders from Airbnb,
Mhm.
Dropbox, Atlassian, and others, but it hasn't taken off. Why do you think that is?
I mean, it goes back to incentives, right? It's like, why would you adopt a standard? Well, it's because everyone else is using it and it delivers you some measure of efficiency to kind of be given the promise that if I go and invest the work in kind of translating everything in my world into this new thing, that it will deliver me this efficiency and I will be able to communicate with the world according to that adapter, right? As long as everyone's on USB-C, we're good. Obviously, not everyone's on the USB-C of TPRM frameworks or cybersecurity frameworks, because there are so many of them. And the reason there are so many of them is because everyone is different. This whole world is a messy mosaic of fragmented different programs of different maturity states and different segments and industries. They should not be using the same framework. Absolutely not. The frameworks should be taken as guidelines to inform your maturity and your growth and progression over time. Um, they should never be like the thing that you do and then you're done. Um, and I think we kind of lose that in the sauce a little bit. So, I think the adoption of a universal standard isn't really what is important. I don't think we should ever dream or hope for that unless you see like a very stringent regulated environment. It's more about how can we, and frankly, like, this is one of the gaps that we see in the market is like, how can we enable people to more effectively translate between all of the different standards and frameworks that they're kind of being required to adapt to. A security questionnaire is just one company saying, here's my standard, here's my framework, please go adapt to me. And when we talk about the challenges of TPRM, we're literally talking about hundreds to thousands to even millions of organizations hawking different frameworks at each other and saying, please adapt to my framework.
Correct.
It's just not sustainable.